some disharmony.
I'm with you.
Let the show begin.
Caution does not mean cowardice.
Resonate all together.
Step 1, implementation.
Break!
Stand still.
World cleansing dragon. Will forged in ice never falters.
Clean up.
Relax.
Is that all?
Execution underway.
Rise!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Step 2, implementation.
Stars echo.
Implementation.
Stand still.
Clean up.
Will forged in ice never falters. World cleansing dragon. Break! Is that all?
Annihilation.
Will forged in ice never falters.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Step 1, implementation. Now commencing. Gorge Earth operations.
Rise!
The ignition. Step 2, implementation.
World cleansing dragon.
Harmony and unison. Stars echo.
Break!
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Will forged in ice never falters.
Incinerate and detonate. Annihilate. Clean up. Execution underway.
It'll heal.
Step 2, implementation.
Will forged in ice never falters. Not yet. Not now.
Annihilation.
It's okay. It's okay.
Step 1, implementation. Now commencing. Gorge Earth operations.
Will forged in ice never falters. Is that all?
Step 2, implementation.
Stars echo.
Annihilation. Execution underway.
Like always, Don Hung? Let's make this quick.
Oh, we meet again.
It's you again. As always, there's a reward for good behavior.
Don't worry. I'll always be with you.
Sound lingers.
Eternal. Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
Step one, implementation.
Relax. All will be swept away by the wind.
Stay away.
Didn't hurt.
Execution underway.
Doors echo.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Annihilation.
Rules are made to be broken.
Step one, implementation. Commencing. Burn operations.
Proceed with caution. I've got your back.
dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
Rise! World cleansing dragon.
Eternal.
Implementation.
All will be swept away by the wind.
The will forged in ice never falters!
Earth operations.
Break!
Subdue. Implementation.
Stars echo.
Kingdom.
Rise! World cleansing dragon. Break!
Existence is unison.
All will be swept away by the wind.
The will forged in ice never falters!
Implementation. Execution. Underway.
Rise!
Resonate all together.
Subdue. Implement. Annihilation.
Will forged in ice never falters!
Kingdom. Earth operations.
All will be swept away by the wind.
World cleansing dragon. Break!
The ignition.
Stars echo. Welcome to my
Rise! The will forged in ice never falters!
Subdue. Implementation. Implementation. Execution. Underway.
Cleansing dragon. Break!
Existence is unison.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Mission.
The consequences are mine to bear.
The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
Dreaming. We're in the Reverie Hotel. In the real world. The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again. The Stellaron was sealed. The families of now, all the major, everyone's waiting for you. After all. Oh, okay. Well, can we go now? Yeah, let's go! How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. But just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely.
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and
Thank you.
no problem, Miss Samuel. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here.
Well, you know, my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens.
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the... She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in...
Got it. He was just worried about me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my desk.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. I thought they would choose a more...
About this, Director. I've asked around. This conference between the IPC and the family atmosphere here.
If I'm right, this conference is this influential...
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think... Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on...
Oh, got it.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious...
Got it.
arrived yet. Huh. Look. Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Numby! Ooh, oops, not to your... Ooh, free stuff.
So many buttons.
Huh? What are they?
For your safety, please.
For my safety? Are these...
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing, according to those involved. Luckily, no one believed.
Where's that prankster?
Yeah, that guy has some... However, you know. Anyway, the family will deal...
Hard work pays off.
Watch yourself in front of the IPC.
Ooh, free stuff.
Greetings, madame. What can I do?
Hello.
Could you tell? I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC strategy, the Radiant Felspars.
Oh, so it's owned by old oak.
Indeed. Please allow me to continue.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. How so?
Well, thank you for explaining matters. Hello? The Talent Motivation Department? I'm working on a major project. The way I handled the irrelevant, I just don't understand.
Sounds exhausting. In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the...
You're still so formal, aren't you? Well, now that we're both as sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
I believe old Otia...
That's true.
If we can reach some sort...
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is as long as the influence of harmony has... It's similar to the power
After the downfall of...
Yes. That's it.
Absolutely.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have
That was based on my...
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed support. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Felspar. Please, have a seat.
no
No problem at all, Miss.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly...
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of... I always enjoy talking to smart...
The future of Penacony, if I'm...
Precisely. Let's take that golden... Wasn't it eventually...
The wisdom and experience... Let's assume your assumption.
I appreciate you. However, perhaps...
Please.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on... If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during...
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed, curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC, well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony to...
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were up. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense...
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move.
Indeed. We need some time to digest some... I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me...
Of course. Take your time.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the...
I got this information from a message. It's not hard to imagine. Instead of falling...
Well, no wonder they saw...
I don't think the followers of the Harmony, if either the family... Oh, there you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep... She went to negotiate with the... The mastermind. He'll face a...
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil force, while quite different.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll... Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the... Yeah, it's good to see you all again. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer.
So, this is our final meeting then? Music? Let's see. To the nameless, resting in peace. Ready to mix your drink? Before we start... Alright, I think I have an idea. Here's Bitter Dreams. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing. Words always fall short. If you want to lend all your memory, well, here's to the nameless resting in peace. And to my friend, Gallagher. Death is a bitter truth. We're not accepted by the outside, and one day, cheers. Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then... I've mixed more of this last...
Thank you. I'm sure it'll lead...
If you happen to run into... Alright, enough. Whether it's the Astral Express and embark towards our tomorrow.
Old Odie...
Indeed. Still,
they agreed. But...
just as it should be. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality athlete?
Yes.
Well, that's obvious.
That's true.
But despite that...
are you not in the same boat? That's why I'm willing to stay.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate.
Looks like,
we... No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile...
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Yeah.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect...
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival. How about you?
I'm actually on my way to meet him.
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects...
Where do you think the future of the planet...
I believe the Harmony needs a new There are no permanent allies or...
Naturally.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Topaz says something else to take.
Is it just me, Miss?
I need to set a good example. Now we can speak frankly.
Interesting. Good. It's good to...
Unfortunately, second. Now, I'm repeating.
You surely have a way with words.
Mr. Alfalfa, the moment news spreads about the family's protection, care to guess how many ways...
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as... However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan... After all, we all...
30% equity, you say?
You're a smart merchant. It benefits us. I understand your concern.
Fine. However...
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era. About the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table. Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Old OT is in agreement.
They will soon realize.
When should we schedule?
It's all up to you.
but Miss Jade...
Aventurine Initiate. I came here today.
Of course.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of...
I didn't find in return. I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
So this is the